Hi Ian, my name's
Well,
Alex. I'm a student of physical therapy here at St. Augustine. I'm just going to ask you a couple of questions, just get kind of a background idea of what's going on, and then we can move on to doing some tests and see if we can get to the bottom of whatever issues you might be having.
okay.
So what does bring you in today?
So I've been really feeling some pains on my, actually both knees, every time when I straighten out my knees and when I bend my knees.
And you bend your knees. And
Mhm.
how long have you been feeling like that?
Feeling it for about 2 to 3 months.
2 3 months, okay. Was there
Mhm.
anything in particular that happened, or how did you first notice this discomfort?
I just, out of nowhere, I was just playing basketball with my friends and I just started to feel some weak sensation in my knees and like really sharp pains in my knees when I just run up and down the court.
So was it a sharp, sudden pain you felt just in that moment, or was it after playing the basketball? Was there?
It was during basketball, when I was playing basketball, it was a sharp pain, but then progressively got to more like a dull pain afterwards.
Okay. How soon afterwards would you say it went to a dull pain?
Maybe after I played basketball.
After you stopped altogether. So
Yeah.
it came on suddenly. Nobody ran into you. You didn't make a sudden movement. There wasn't anything to cause like that sudden sharp pain.
No, I was just playing basketball normally, didn't do any fancy movements at all. Just was running up and down the court and I just started really feeling this like sharp pain.
Okay, and at a scale of 1 to 10, or 0 to 10, 0 being absolutely no pain whatsoever, 10 being excruciating pain, take me to the emergency room, how would you rate your pain?
So at the sharp pain, it was about maybe like a 7 out of 10.
Okay,
So when it became like a dull ache sensation, I would rate it like a 5.
a 5, okay. And how long did it take to go from the 7 to the 5?
So I stopped playing basketball maybe around 2 to 3 hours.
2, 3 hours, okay, wow. So it did take a while then. Were you icing it or doing anything to help try to alleviate the pain?
I was icing, yeah,
Icing,
because I
okay.
knew something was kind of off. So I just started to ice immediately.
Okay. And did you go see a doctor or anything like that afterwards?
No, I thought it would just go away eventually, but I
Okay.
still feel it up to this day. Not the sharp pain, but more of a dull ache sensation. But when I do like a lot of like running and jumping, that's when I start to feel that sharp pain come back again.
Okay, but walking and just hanging out in general, you don't feel any pain then, or you still have that 5 out of 10 pain?
I would say if I'm just like walking or just like sitting around or not doing any like strenuous activity, I would rate it like a 2 out of 10.
2 out of 10.
So
Okay.
barely noticeable, but you know it's there.
And so when you say running brings it back to a 5 out of 10, how much running are we talking about? Are you
Like like a full court game. Like we're
okay?
running back and forth between up the the baskets.
And how long does it take for that to come on?
Maybe like 5 straight minutes of just me running.
I'm just running back and forth. Okay.
Yeah.
And have you ever hurt the knees in the past?
No.
No. And are you taking anything for the pain other than occasionally icing it?
Sometimes I take like Tylenol
Okay.
to ease the pain a little bit, but just no other medications.
Got it. Okay. And have you taken any medications in the past? Have there been any other injuries not involving the knees that have come up?
Nope.
No. Do you have any history in your family of any ailments, either chronic ailments like cancer or diabetes or any blood issues?
Diabetes runs in my dad's side of the family, along with like prone to heart attacks.
Okay. And your mother's side, no issues?
Nothing that I know of.
Okay. And what is your living circumstances like now?
I do live in a townhome, so I do go up a flight of stairs to get to the floor level.
Okay. Like 3, 4 steps? How many stairs? are we
Maybe
talking?
like 10 steps.
And when you go up and down those stairs, no real issues there?
Sometimes I feel it, especially after like a long day of like walking around or just a long day. I do definitely start to feel the pain, but not in the morning, I don't usually feel it.
Just at the end of the day. Okay.
Yeah,
And it's both knees equally?
both knees.
Yeah. And it's the same idea. At the end of the day, they both feel equally. How would you describe the pain? Sore?
Like sore, dull, ache, tired. Like
Okay. Still getting up to that 5 out of 10 level?
yeah, it would. I would say like from this time I really started the pain, which was a 7 out of 10, it would be like a 5 at max.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you live alone in the townhome? Is there anyone to help you get around if you do have like a flare up or any other issues with the knees?
I live by myself.
With yourself, no pets or anything like that?
No pets.
Okay. And so getting around, if you have to do your daily routine, your chores or anything like that that you find difficult?
Nothing really. I'm able to do all my hobbies except for like exercising,
Yeah.
but my other hobbies I'm completely fine.
So yeah, when you're not playing basketball or trying to now with the knee issue, what else do you like to do?
I like to play pickleball, like going around for like walks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pickleball is okay, or the constant moving around there?
Still, I would still say the pain is about the same when I play basketball.
So after about 5 minutes, 5 out of 10, kind of a pain.
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay. And do you feel anything else in general that comes on? Do you feel any nausea? Do you have any problems sleeping? Any night sweats? Any fevers? Any other body ailments that you might be suffering from?
No,
No? Do you have any soreness in any other limbs? Do you feel like perhaps your ankles or your hips or your shoulders, anything else, any way you feel like you might be compensating for the pain in your knee?
No.
Okay. Well, I think that's it for me. I have a couple of tests I'd like to run you through if that would be all right. Let me just see if I got all this correctly up until now, though. You have issues with both knees. You said after about 5 minutes of exercise, it's like a 5 out of 10 pain. Have you ever gotten back to that 7 out of 10 pain?
no,
No. So it's preventing you from basketball and pickleball. Are you able to do all your chores normally, like supermarket shopping? What do you do for work? Are you in school or?
I'm a student.
You're a student, okay.
Yeah,
And what are you studying?
physical therapy.
Physical therapy, okay. And does that keep you very active? I guess you're up and down a lot, obviously, doing a lot of practical exercises to learn the material.
Mm-hmm.
But you're also going to be sitting a lot. Does that bother you at all during the day? Are you sitting cause any issues for you?
Sitting, no.
Okay. All right, well, I think I've got a pretty good picture of how things are. Like I said, we'll run some tests and see how you progress and just get a better idea of exactly where you're at. Do you have any other questions for me or anything that I might be able to answer for you before we begin?
No.
All right, sounds good. Why don't you come over here with me?